Hello students, good morning. You are welcome in the lecture number 12 of a chapter of ionic equilibrium. In the last lecture, we have seen how to obtain the relationship between solubility and solubility product for 5 different type of the salts. And based on that lecture, here we have to write the formula of salts and obtain the relation between solubility and solubility product for these salts. So this lecture is nothing but the application of last lecture. Here we have to see how to write the formula of salt first. How to write the formula of salt, that is the important point. And then we have to see, we have to apply what we have seen in the last lecture to find out the relation between solubility and solubility product for these 10 salts. So let us see it one by one. First of all, see how to write the formula of salt. For writing the formula of salt, we should know certain cations. We know cations are also known as basic radicals. They carry a positive charge. They may carry one positive charge, two positive charges, three positive charges, or even four positive charges. They are known as basic radicals. So which are the cations? You know, for example, you know the cation like this, Ag plus. Ag plus is a cation. Then you know the cation like this, K plus, then Na plus, then Mg plus 2, Ca plus 2, then Al plus plus plus, iron Fe plus 2 as well as Fe plus 3. This is ferrous and this is ferric. Then CO plus 2, Mn plus 2, Ni plus 2, Zn plus 2, NH4 plus. These are the cations, even H plus. These are the cations. They are having a positive charges. So they are known as cations. Then silicon, Si plus 4, lead, Pb plus 2, Cu plus 1 as well as Cu plus 2. So these are certain cations. Why I have written? Because using these cations, we have to write the molecular formula of different type of the salt. Now anions. What are anions? Anions are those which are having a negative charge and they are known as acidic radicals. Anions are the acidic radicals which carry negative charge. So which anions you know? Cl minus, Br minus, I minus, then NO2 minus, then NO3 minus, then acetate, CH3COO minus, formate, HCOO minus, formate. Then carbonate, CO3 minus minus. These are certain anions which you are familiar with. Now using these anions and cations, we must know how to write the molecular formula of any salt. So let us see it one by one. Silver iodide. Silver, Ag plus, that is silver. Silver carries one positive charge, Ag plus. Iodide. Iodide I minus. Salt as a whole is always electrically neutral. Salt as a whole is always electrically neutral. So Ag plus I minus, positive charge of Ag plus is neutralized by negative charge of I minus, and negative charge of I minus is neutralized by the positive charge of Ag plus, and we will get silver iodide Agi. So what is the molecular formula for silver iodide? It is Agi in that manner. Silver iodide has a formula Agi. Second, lead sulfate. We will write the anion sulfate here. Lead sulfate, lead Pb plus 2 plus plus. Sulfate, just I have written SO4 minus 2. Plus 2 and minus 2, they will neutralize each other and forming the salt PbSO4, that is known as lead sulfate. So lead sulfate has a formula PbSO4. Magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. See, Mg plus 2. Mg has plus 2 plus chloride Cl minus. Salts as a whole are always electrically neutral. As a whole, salts are always electrically neutral. So plus 2 and this must be minus 2. Here is only minus 1. So this should be taken 2 times. MgCl2. Now plus 2 and minus 2, they are balanced by each other, and the neutral salt MgCl2 is obtained. Therefore, magnesium chloride, magnesium chloride has formula MgCl2. In this manner, we can write the formula of any of these salts because we know these anions and we know these cations. So we must know, you should have a proper list of anions and proper list of cations with their charge, so that you can write the formula of any cation, formula of any salt. One more example, silicon tetrachloride. Silicon tetrachloride, Si plus 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 chloride Cl minus, 4 positive and 1 negative. How it will be balanced? It is balanced like this, SiCl4. So silicon tetrachloride has a formula SiCl4. Similarly, silicon bromide. Silicon has plus 4 charges. Bromide has bromine only minus 1. So how to balance that? That is also formula SiBr4. SiBr4, silicon tetrabromide. This is important. Calcium phosphate and aluminium sulfate. I am writing the formula of aluminium sulfate. Write one more here. Phosphate PO4 minus minus minus. That is the anion of phosphate. I am telling you one example. Last one example how to write the molecular formula of last salt, aluminium sulfate. Aluminium sulfate. Aluminium, see, Al plus 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 sulfate. Sulfate SO4 minus minus. So how to balance this? AlSO4. For balancing this, the number charge number of first is the number of second one, and the charge of second is the number of first. Charge of second is 2. So this will be taken twice. Al2. Charge of first is 3. Therefore this will be taken thrice. Therefore Al2SO4 thrice is the formula of aluminum sulfate. How to write this? The charge of first is number of second and the charge of second is the number of first radical. That is how we can write the molecular formula of any of the salt. But for that purpose, you must know, you should have a list of anions and cations with their proper charges with you. Now the second part. Here first part we have completed. Write the formula of following salts. How to write the formula? That part we have completed. Now the second part. Obtain the relation between solubility and solubility product for them. We will write it one by one. First salt, silver iodide. Let us solve it one by one. First salt is silver iodide. How to write the formula? That I have told you. AgI is the formula of silver iodide. Now we have to obtain the relation between solubility and solubility product for silver iodide. This silver iodide is a salt undergoing dissolution, then dissociation, producing Ag plus and I minus. If this is 1, this is 1, this is also 1. So if this is yes, this is yes, and this is also yes, we know the equation for solubility product KSP is equal to concentration of Ag plus into concentration of I minus. Substituting values, KSP is equal to Ag plus is yes, I minus is also yes. Therefore KSP is equal to S square, or S will be equal to square root of KSP. So 5 type of salts we have seen. 5 type of salts. Ba type, Ba2 type, Ba3 type, Ba4 type, and B2A3 type, or B3A2 type. Which is this type of salt? This is the first type of salt. This is a Ba type of salt having the relation between solubility and solubility product. S is equal to square root of KSP. Now second, lead sulfate. See it one by one. The second salt is lead sulfate. Just now we have seen the formula of lead sulfate. Lead plus 2 sulfate minus 2 PbSO4 is the formula. On dissociation, PbSO4 gives Pb plus 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 SO4 minus minus. If this is 1, this is 1, this is also 1. If this is yes, this is yes, this is also yes. KSP is equal to Pb plus plus into SO4 minus minus. Substituting the values, KSP is equal to Pb plus 2 is yes, SO4 minus 2 is also yes. Therefore KSP is equal to S square, and S is equal to square root of KSP. See, even though this is PbSO4, even though plus 2 and minus 2 charges are there, this is also first type of salt. This is also Ba type of the salt, first type of salt. And the relation between solubility and solubility product is S is equal to square root of KSP. Now let us see third salt, magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. we have seen the formula of the magnesium chloride MgCl2, because magnesium has +2 charges, +2, chlorine has -1, salt as a whole is electrically neutral, +2 charge of first, number of second, and charge of second -1, number of first. So MgCl2 is the formula. On dissociation, it gives MgCl2 giving Mg plus 2Cl minus. Can you tell me which type of salt is it? This is a Ba2 type of salt. If this is yes, this is yes, this will be 2s, and Ksp will be equal to concentration of Mg plus into concentration of Cl minus square. These two becomes power. These two becomes exponent in the equation of solubility product constant. And now substituting values, Ksp is equal to Mg plus 2 is yes, Cl minus is 2s square. Therefore, Ksp will be equal to 4s raised to 3, and s will be equal to cube root of Ksp upon 4. So which is this type of salt? Ba2. This is a Ba2 type of salt. So for any salt, we can write this type of equation. Calcium bromide, number 4 salt. Fourth one is calcium bromide, CaBr2. So is there any difference between MgCl2 and CaBr2, or they are same? They are same. How they are same? Because this is MgCl2, Mg plus 2 and 2Cl minus. This is Ca plus 2 and 2Br minus. The formula derivation is same. Just instead of MgCl2, write here CaBr2. Instead of Mg plus 2 and Cl minus, here write Ca plus 2 and here write 2Br minus. That's all. Remaining part is same. And this is the same relationship between solubility and solubility product. Therefore, salt number 3 and 4, magnesium chloride and calcium bromide, are the salts of second type, Ba2 type of the salts. Now number 5, aluminium chloride, and then 6, ferric chloride. See, aluminium chloride. As per our method, the formula for aluminium chloride will be AlCl3, because aluminium has +3 charges, +3, and chlorine -1. To balance the salt neutrality, the formula will be AlCl3. So this will be dissociated, giving Al plus 3Cl minus, AlCl3. If this is yes, this is yes, this is 3s. So Ksp will be equal to Al plus into Cl minus. This coefficient becomes exponent, and substituting the value, Ksp is equal to s, this one, Cl minus is 3s raised to 3. Therefore, Ksp is equal to s into 27s raised to 3. Solving this, Ksp will be equal to 27s raised to 4, and finally s will be equal to 4th root of Ksp upon 27. So this is the relation how to obtain the relation for AlCl3 salt. What is the type of this salt now? This is Ba3 type of salt, third type of salt. So if we know Ba, Ba2, Ba3, Ba4, we can obtain the relation between solubility and solubility product of any salt. But for that purpose, one important thing we must know, we must have a list of cations and anions with a proper sign, proper number of charges. Proper number of charges should be known. Then and then only we can write the molecular formula of these salts, and then we can obtain the relation between solubility and solubility product. Number 6, ferric chloride. Ferric chloride, FeCl3. So AlCl3 and FeCl3, they are again one and same. This is Ba3 type, this is also Ba3 type. Only instead of AlCl3, Al and here, just we have to write here FeCl3, Fe and 3Cl minus. Remaining part is same. This is how we can obtain the relation between solubility and solubility product for third type of salt, that is Ba3 type of the salt. Now next, salt number 7, silicon tetrachloride and silicon bromide. These two are of same nature, same type. Silicon tetrachloride. SiCl4. This undergo dissociation, producing Si plus 4Cl minus. So if this is yes, but this will be 4s and KSP. Si 4 times plus Cl minus. What is the power of Cl minus? 4. And substitute the values. Very simple now. Yes. Just solve it. That's all. S into 4s raised to 4. So KSP will be equal to S into 4 raised to 4, 256. S raised to 4. Therefore, KSP is equal to 256 S raised to 5, or S is equal to fifth root of KSP upon 256. This is the fourth type of salt. If we know Ba4 analysis, we can write the analysis of SiCl4. And in the similar manner, this is silicon bromide. Instead of SiCl4, here it is SiBr4. Only instead of Cl, write Br. Here Br, remaining part is same. Only Cl is replaced by Br. That will be analysis of silicon tetrabromide. Fourth type of salt. And last type of salt is important, calcium phosphate and aluminum sulfate. Calcium phosphate and aluminum sulfate. I have told you how to write the formula of salt, that we know. Writing the formula of salt, that we know. Calcium Ca plus 2, phosphate minus 3. Charge of first, number of second, and charge of second, number of first. So charge of second is 3, means Ca3. Then PO4. Charge of first is 2, so this will be 2 times. Ca3 PO4 twice, calcium phosphate. This calcium phosphate has a formula like this. While adding the cation and anion, obtain this salt as a whole as electrically neutral. So at that time, charge of first is the number of second and charge of second is the number of first. This is the molecular formula for calcium phosphate. Since we know the molecular formula, we can write the analysis. If we know the molecular formula of this salt calcium phosphate, we can write the relation between solubility and solubility product. In the similar manner, Ca3PO4 twice on dissociation giving 3Ca++ plus 2PO4 minus minus. If the solubility is yes, this will be 3s, this will be 2s. Now write the equation for solubility product Ksp. Concentration of Ca++. These 3 coefficient becomes exponent. 3 becomes exponent. Then phosphate minus minus minus. These 2 becomes exponent. And now substitute the values. Calcium 3s raised to 3. Phosphate 2s. Phosphate 2s raised to 2. Therefore, the equation will be Ksp is equal to 3s raised to 3, 27s raised to 3 multiplied by this will be 4s square, and finally Ksp is equal to 108s raised to 5, or s will be equal to 5th root of Ksp upon 108.